Have you been wanting to lose weight and get healthy? Now's the perfect time to start Nutrisystem. Enjoy your favorite foods made healthier, delivered free to your door. Right now, you can get Uniquely Yours Ultimate, our most complete foolproof plan at an amazing price. Order today and save 50%, plus get an extra $40 off. Go to Nutrisystem.com/save and discover what millions of people already know. Nutrisystem works. Limitations apply. See website for full offer details.
From the living legends to the ones that's gone, they're radio heroes. Someone smiling down in Abilene, her favorite song is playing down in Tennessee. On her computer radio, every Friday night she listens to the show. All her radio heroes playing country, bluegrass, swamp and road, and songs speaking to your soul. Hats off to the singers, but where would the music be without the radio heroes? He was riding down 49. A song came on that took him back in time. And he was lost but finally found his way. He's still so thankful for Amazing Grace.
and good morning. You're tuned into Black Star Radio Show. That's Black Star Radio Show. It's a day when me, Black Dog, and Trish from Starfire Radio get together and we commiserate and have some yucks and play some of the greatest indie country music out there. And can you believe this is October 2nd already?
My goodness. Well, 2020's been a weird year, and in a way I'm glad it's gone so quickly. But my goodness, it just seems like yesterday we were in October of last year.
I know. Amazing, isn't it?
They say the older you are, the faster it goes.
That's true. Wait till you get to be my age. You'll see how fast it goes.
Yeah. It's already going too fast. It'd be at warp speed if I was at your age.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know what? Every time you blink, it's another year. Really? So.
Yep.
Yes. So, it does get cold. It does get colder. It does get faster.
Yeah. I don't understand why, but I guess, as I say for so many other things, only God knows.
This is true.
This is true.
Yes.
He might answer our questions when we are up there with him.
That's right. Well, when we're up there with him, then we won't want to ask those questions.
Yeah, because we won't care no more.
That's right. Hang on.
So, what do you have planned for us today?
Oh, I have music.
Lots and lots of music.
You remember that? You remember on the Honeymooners when Ralph and Norton do a commercial?
Vaguely.
The kitchen gadget.
Yeah.
And Norton is, before they go on, Norton's like, well, we got, Ralph is saying we got to practice. And Ed's saying, come on, we've done this already. And Ralph is saying, no, we have to practice and we have to make sure that it's perfect. And then all of a sudden they're live and Ralph freezes up. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And Ed says, hello there. Boy, doing kitchen chores is really hard. I wish somebody would come with a product that would make life easier. And Ralph is supposed to knock. And Ed says, I wish somebody would. And so the producer pushes him through the door and there's Ralph. And Ed says, who are you? And Ralph says, I'm the chef of the future.
Okay.
Oh, you got to see that one. That was the best one. It really was. I mean, they were all good, but that had to have been hands down the best one.
Yeah.
I think that's how I was the very first time I was ever on the radio. I had the microphone in front of my face, and I'm looking and I'm like, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of had a similar experience. I was a little better than that. I just wasn't talking very loud, and I was I would announce the songs, and that was it, and I was done. So people told me I was boring.
Well, it is a little boring when you say, when all you do is announce the song and the artist, and you're done. And there's no hi, how are you? Or, wow.
Yeah. I was shy. Just like I am with strangers, I was shy because I knew that I was being recorded and I was going out over the air, even if it was internet, And I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. It was my first time. 3 people talked me into it, and I was scared to death.
Well, you know, it's just remember with internet radio, I had somebody ask me one time, they said, "What kind of music do you play?" And I said, "I play indie country." And the first person I told that to said, "Oh, I didn't know Indians played country music." And I'm like, "What?" And they said, "Well, you said indie." And I said, "I don't mean Indian, I mean indie as an independent." And they said, "Oh." And then I had somebody else ask me what I play, and I said indie country, and they said, "Oh, so you don't play real music?" And I'm like, "Excuse me?" And they said, "Well, can I hear it on a?" And they said, "Can I hear it on a radio?" And I said, "Well, you could hear it on my station." And they're like, "No, I mean on a real radio station." And I said, "Oh, okay." So, what do you say? since you know this isn't real radio, and
Yeah, exactly. I mean, just because we're on an internet doesn't make it, not real.
exactly. But
So,
what do you say we get the ball rolling?
And if you compare what we play to what is being played on mainstream right now, we've got them beat hands down.
Oh, by far, I agree with that. And
hands down. I tried to listen to country music on the radio on my way to Hickson the other day, and I didn't make it through the first song.
Yeah, it's scary. It really is.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
And I just, but we've done so much talking, we're not going to be able to play all our songs, so we better get the music going.
Well, the first song we're going to play, we're going to lead off with Bobby Mackey's Same Old Me, Black Star Radio Show.
When I saw you with your new love today, it hurt me in an old familiar way. And I know there is nothing I can do, but I'll always be here waiting just for you. With the same two arms still missing you, and the same old heart still being true, and the same two lips that still belong to you, and the same old me still loving you.
Bobby Mackey's Same Old Me, and we're just going to keep the music going because that's what we do on this show. And are you ready for the next song coming up?
Yeah.
Do you know what the next song coming up is?
Yes, we've got Jayden Riley and Riding Ryle.
Braden
I
Ryle.
give my phone for you.
That's right. They're very good.
You make me feel like a beautiful celebrity. And the world's like paparazzi chasing you and me. I could send a million tweets if I wanted to, then tell the whole world how I feel about you. But those are just words, let me tell you what I'd really do. I'd give up my phone for you. There's nothing I wouldn't do. I'd watch it go up in flames to hear you say my name. I wanna see you next to me. Don't wanna look at you on this screen. I just got it and it's brand new. But to tell the truth, I'd give up my phone for you. I get lost sometimes playing video games. But either win or lose, there's not a thing to gain. I go back and reality is kicking in. Your picture's on my phone where it's always been. I can touch the screen, but I'd really rather hold your hand. Yeah, I'd give up my phone for you. There's nothing I wouldn't do. I'd watch it go up in flames to hear you say my name. I wanna see you next to me. Don't wanna look at you on this screen. I just got it and it's brand new. But to tell the truth, I'd give up my phone for you. We get caught up in the cyber world we're in. But a cell phone just can't take the place of my best friend. I'd give up my phone for you. There's nothing I wouldn't do. I'd watch it go up in flames to hear you say my name. See you next to me. Don't wanna look at you on this screen. I just got it and it's brand new. But to tell the truth, I'd give up my phone for you. I'd give up my phone for you. I'd give up my phone for you.
Jaden Riley and Braden Riles. I give up my phone for you, and you are tuned in. We're tuned in too, but you're tuned in to Black Star Radio Show, and we're gonna keep it going. Do you know who is up next?
We have Ronnie Rice with Hello Baby.
Yeah, and I'll tell you something about my little friend Ronnie Rice. He's been doing music, I don't know, since about 1820 or something. No, he started out in 1961 as the first time he cut a record, and he is Chicago's very own. You know, he was with the New Colony Six.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, and he's the one that wrote the two songs that I came to learn to hate. I Will Always Think About You and Things I'd Like to Say. And I used to tell him that I hated those two songs because every morning when my alarm clock would go off for school, one of those two songs would be the song that woke me up. And I used to tell him I hate those songs, and he's like, "Yeah, I learned to hate them too." So anyway, he's led a charmed life. He's never had to work a day in his life. And I remember the day that he told me that he was going to retire, and I said, "From what?" And he said, "Well, from music." I said, "Do you have a job?" And he says, "Well, I'm a performer." I said, "Getting up on stage 3 times a week singing your little songs is not a job, Ronnie. That's a hobby. Now, do you have a job?" And he says, "Well, that's the way you put it. Like, you got nothing to retire from then." So anyway, he every so often he'll come up with a song and send it to me, and I'm like, "Can I play it?" He says, "I don't care what you do." He said, "You want to play it, play it. Nobody's going to listen to it anyway. Nobody's going to care. But you want to play it, go ahead and play it. I don't care." And so I'm like, "Okay, so we're going to play it." So here it is. It's him and his guitar. But I got to tell you, I give him props for still playing. And he is good. So, but I can't tell him that in person because his head will get bigger than it already is. Anyway, Ronnie, hello, baby. Maybe.
Well, hello there, babe. How you been doing? It's been such a long time since you say hi. Now I heard a rumor. Is it the truth? Did he really tell you goodbye? You know, I had a feeling that's what he would do. That's why I told you way back then I'd be here for you. Oh yes, I did. Let's give our love one more try. We had a good time, you and I. Well, baby, let's not throw all that away. I love you even more today. Ooh, you know what, baby? I'm so glad you called me. It's just another sign we were meant to be. Oh, so many days and so many nights and all. If only you knew how bad I wanted to call. Oh yeah. Let's give our love just one more try. We had a good time, you and I. We don't have to throw all that away. I love you even more today. Even more than now. Yes, that's true. All this love I have for you inside of me is even stronger than it's ever been before. I won't let anything or anyone get between us. I won't let anybody hurt you anymore. Let's give our love just one more try. We had a good time, you and I. We don't have to throw all that away. I love you even more today. I love you even more today. I do, baby.
Oh yeah, sing it, Ronnie. And hey, maybe one person will like the song. If you give it a like. Give it a like, really. He's my friend. He's up in Chicago. I'll give him give him a like. And if you're not familiar with him, he was the lead singer and he wrote a couple of top 10 hits for New Colony 6 back in the 1790s. Well, it feels like the 1790s. No, back in 1969, 1970. So, yeah, we're going to keep the music going. And who is up next?
We had Adrian Happ with Could Have Changed.
And as soon as I load it, we'll be in great shape. There we go.
Last look at you as I close my eyes. I know in my heart you're leaving this town. I've never been too good at goodbyes. I see the taillights fade from the back of your truck. After all that's said, you're finally done. This time I'm sorry, it's not enough. I know it ain't enough. I wish I could have changed. I wish I could have cared. I wish I could have held your hand when you needed me there. I wish I could have loved you and that it made you stay. There's so much I could have done at the end of the day. I wish I could have changed. Trying to move on and forget the past, but your memory keeps creeping back. I guess I should have known it wouldn't last. You gave me a chance and now it's too late. There's nothing left that I can say. I hoped it wouldn't have to end this way. Yeah, I'd hope you stay. I wish I could have changed. I wish I could have cared. I wish I could have held your hand when you needed me there. I wish I could have loved you and that it made you stay. There's so much I could have done at the end of the day. I wish I could have changed your mind and made you see if it were up to me, I'd fix everything. But there's only so much I can do, and there's only so much that I can put you through. I wish I could have changed. I wish I could have cared. I wish I could have held your hand when you needed me there. And I wish I could have loved you and that it made you stay. There's so much I could have done at the end of the day. I wish I could have changed. I wish I could have changed. I wish I could have changed.
Oh, yeah, and it was Adrian Happ. I wish I could have changed. And, I talked to her on Wednesday night on
You did?
on the radio. Yes, I did. She's very good, isn't she?
I think so. That was the first time I've heard of it. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
I came back to my computer from getting my coffee and it says you are currently offline. Refresh.
Well, that's not a big yay.
Okay, and now it says your internet connection was restored. I didn't have to do anything.
Oh, you gotta love modern technology, don't you?
Yep. I got scared there for a minute.
I don't blame you. I'd be scared too if something like that happened to me.
Yep. Especially during the show, right?
Yeah. That's the worst.
Yes.
Yes, that is the worst part. So, what do you say we keep La Musica going? That's a
That
little
sounds
Spanish
wonderful.
lingo.
We have Riley Hips with A New Way to Fly.
That's right, brand new.
Like birds on a highway, they line up at night time at the ball. They all once were lovebirds and now bluebirds are all that they are. They landed in heaven the minute they fell from love's sky. And now they're hoping for why that they'll find a new way to fly. A new way to fly. Far away from goodbye. Above the clouds and the rain, the memories and the pain, and the tears that they cry. And now the lesson's been learned. They've all crashed and burned, but they'll leave it behind. They could just find a new way to fly. By the end of the night, they'll be high as a kite once again. They don't seem to mind all the time or the money they spend. It's a high price to pay to just find a way to get by. But it's worth every dime if they find a new way to fly. A new way to fly. Far away from goodbye. Above the clouds and the rain, the memories and the pain, and the tears that they cry. And now the lesson's been learned. They've all crashed and burned. They can leave it behind. They could just find a new way to fly. 'Cause they'll leave it behind as soon as they find a new way to fly.
I love the piano at the very end, don't you?
Yeah.
That was nice. I really I wasn't expecting that. Were you? I mean,
No, I
that was the first time I heard that song.
me too.
That was the first time I heard that song in its entirety. You know, most of the time when people send me songs, I give it like 15 seconds. And
Yeah.
that's how I determine whether or not I'm going to play it, and when I'm going to play it is the first 15 seconds. And
Yeah.
I liked it. That was good. Wasn't that good?
Yes, it was good.
Yes, I would rate that if we were on Dick Clark's bandstand. I would rate that song good, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Yes, I would.
And that was Riley Hips, A New Way to Fly. And who is up next? He asked.
Tony Angelo featuring Casey with a song called Annie.
This is a good song. You're going to like this. She's got a great voice. You're going to love this song. I guarantee it.
My friends used to yell and hoot their horns to see if I was round and what was up with me. We would work on the trucks and cars to see where the cute guys' interest would be. We'd be hanging down by the pond and the bonfire you could see, with all my crazy friends and activity. Strutting our stuff for every boy to see, hoping that one night one might come on with me. We would cruise through the town, driving up and down for them to see. Go for rides, never thinking what could happen to me. Having so much fun with all of my friends and me, just trying to find where real happiness would be. We'd be hanging down by the pond and the bonfire you could see, with all my crazy friends and activity. Strutting our stuff for every boy to see, hoping that one night one might come on with me. Last night as I was cruising, I surely did see the cutest boy looking back at me. He had a twinkle in his eye and waved his hands. My heart started pumping, it was something to see. We'd be hanging down by the pond and the bonfire you could see, with all my crazy friends and activity. Strutting our stuff for every boy to see, hoping that one night one might come on with me.
And that was Tony Angelo featuring Casey with the song Annie. Now, if that's not confusing enough, imagine trying to say that without having it in front of you. And hey, you are tuned into Black Star Radio Show. That's the day when me, Black Dog, and Trish from Starfire Radio, we get together and we make total fools of ourselves. But we play the greatest indie country music while we're doing it.
That's right. That's right. We sure enough do. And you never know what's going to come out between the two of us.
That's right. And Arnold.
There's no subject that's off limits.
That's right. And, you know, Arnold from the hotbed of country music, New Jersey, is joining us. He's with us this morning.
Well, good morning, Arnold. How are you today?
Yeah, and he loves us.
Yes, he does. He's been in the show. He's been in the chat room with us for the past several weeks now.
Yes. Well, Arnold's my buddy. You know, Arnold's birthday is coming up, and I was the very first one to interview him on his birthday.
Wow.
Yeah. So, there you go. So, nah. Who's coming up next? Who do we have?
We have David Gant with Country Girl in a Crazy World.
say we wanna have fun. She's my girl, my only one. We've had dreams and grown up things. One day she's gonna wear my ring. Her faded jeans and her cowboy boots, she'll trade them in for a fancy suit. 9 to 5, I gotta work all day. I'm making money when there's bills to pay. I didn't wanna ever see her go. Her time to learn and watch her grow. Her heart was true, my only girl. A country girl in this crazy world. I didn't wanna ever see her go. Her time to learn and watch her grow. Her heart was true, my only girl. A country girl in this crazy world. She's trying her best to fit right in, deep in the city of midnight sin. The city will break her 'cause she can't learn. Someday soon she'll return. I didn't wanna ever see her go. Her time to learn and watch her grow. Her heart was true, my only girl. A country girl in this crazy world. Didn't wanna ever see her go. Her time to learn and watch her grow. Her heart was true, my only girl. A country girl in this crazy world. I didn't wanna ever see her go. Her time to learn and watch her grow. Her heart was true, my only girl. A country girl in this crazy world. Her heart was true, my only girl. A country girl in this crazy world.
David Gant, the country girl in a crazy world, and you are tuned into Black Star Radio Show. Hey, and I want to give a shout out to my friend Norma. She's listening up in South Dakota.
Wow.
How about
Welcome,
that?
Norma.
South Dakota.
Welcome, Norma.
I like South Dakota.
I got stuck there when I was driving 18-wheelers one time when it was, they were having a whiteout or something. It was snowing bad.
Well, that's all it does in South Dakota. I think it starts snowing. She told me the first snow they had this year was September 4th.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's better than when I was living in Wyoming. It snowed on the 4th of July. I said, I'm out of here.
I don't blame you. If it's not anywhere it snows on the 4th of July, that's not somewhere I want to be, because you know if it's snowing on the 4th of July, it's going to be like 7,000 degrees below zero in December. So no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And who do we have coming up?
We have Cherie Pepper with Drive.
On this journey we call life, you gotta take it easy, keep on moving, and hold on tight. Love will come and love will go. When the surf is high, you gotta ride the tide, and don't lose control, and keep your eyes lifted high. Feel the sun, yeah. Reach up to the sky. Life is short and dreams are bright. Wish upon a star, you will go far. Dream on till morning light. I don't need no Chevy to take me to the levee. I don't need no wine to feel fine. Just you right here. got my windows down and I'm enjoying life. I just love to drive. Search your heart and find what you love. I know in time you will find you'll fly just like a dove. Peace and hope, goodwill to fellow man. It's inside your heart, so play your part. Hold on to all you can. I don't need no Chevy to take me to the levee. I don't need no wine to feel fine. Just you right here. Yeah, I need you near. Headed down an old back road in my old Ford. Yeah, I've been told I'm the luckiest girl alive. I got my windows down and I'm enjoying life. I just love to drive. Love is all that's real. You gotta spread your wings and fly until the sunlight fades away. Hold on tight, enjoy the ride. I don't need no Chevy to take me to the levee. I don't need no wine to feel fine. Just you right here. Yeah, I need you near. Headed down an old back road in my old Ford. Yeah, I've been told I'm the luckiest girl alive. I got my windows down and I'm enjoying life. I just love to drive. I just love to drive. Yeah, yeah. I just love to
Oh, yeah, Cherie Pepper Drive. And you're tuned into Black Star Radio Show. We're going to keep the music going. Who do we have coming up, he asked?
Michael Steinman with COVID Lullaby.
2, 3, 4. Afternoon's a lonely time. My thoughts drift in the wind. I long to hold you close and ask you how you've been. Friends of mine are really scared. Anxieties in their bones. They try to think of other things, but fear they'll die alone. Afternoon's a lonely time. My thoughts drift in the wind. I long to hold you close and ask you how you've been. Late last night I fell asleep, but long before I woke,
mother's face so clear to me when my fever broke.
And that was Michael Steinman, COVID Lullaby, and you're tuned into Black Star Radio Show, and we are just going to keep the music going. Who's coming up? That's a little Australian there, you know. Who's coming up?
Yeah, you switching from Spanish to Italian, huh?
La musica, arriba. Go.
Arriba, arriba, andare, andare. We have the Cumberland River Project with Summer's Gone.
The Carolina sky is fading to gray, and the pier on the beach clouded in mist. With tears in her eyes, she sighed, it's okay, leaving me with a lump in my throat and a farewell kiss. When we were walking on cloud nine, I thought the sun would always shine. Now the radio's playing a rainy day song, and time's moving on. A northern breeze is blowing in, raising goosebumps on my skin. A rooster's crowing in the foggy dawn. Sweet summer's gone. Tan skin glowing dusky in the moonlight, with all my senses drinking her in, learning all the secrets of a magic night, caressed by the gentle whisper of a southern wind. When we were walking on cloud nine, I thought the sun would always shine. Now the radio's playing a rainy day song, and time's moving on. A northern breeze is blowing in, raising goosebumps on my skin. Roosters crowing in the foggy dawn. Sweet summer's gone. Diving so deep and flying so high, it felt so wrong to say goodbye. When we were walking on cloud nine, I thought the sun would always shine. Now the radio's playing a rainy day song, and time's moving on. A northern breeze is blowing in, raising goosebumps on my skin. A rooster's crowing in the foggy dawn. Sweet summer's gone. Radio's playing a lost summer song.
And that was Cumberland River Project. Summer's gone, and you're tuned into Black Star Radio Show. And who we got coming up?
We have Larissa Torme, You Miss My Smile.
Hello, my love, it's been so long. It's nice to see that you're alone. I don't have to pretend that I don't care. In a smoky bar, you hold your glass, a little lost as I was once. It's good to know that life sometimes is fair. You're telling me you miss my smile. I didn't see you for a while. You never ever got in touch with me. I wonder if we'd never met, would I still know how bad it felt when someone that I loved was leaving me. Goodbye, my darling, I can't stay. I have a very busy day. There's someone who loves me with all his heart. I want to thank you for my pain and for the chance to live again, for the lessons learned while we've been so apart. You're telling me you miss my smile. I didn't see you for a while. You never ever got in touch with me. I wonder if we'd never met, would I still know how bad it felt when someone that I loved was leaving me. You're telling me you miss my smile. I didn't see you for a while. You never ever got in touch with me. So say goodbye, you're in the past. You're all alone with an empty glass. Now someone that you loved is leaving you. Now someone that you loved is leaving you.
Oh, yeah, Larissa Torme, You Miss My Smile, and you're tuned into Black Star Radio Show. That's me, Black Dog, and Trish from Starfire Radio. And Trish, why don't you tell us all about Starfire Radio, when it's on, and how they can find you?
Well, of course, you can find me on my Facebook page, but Starfire's Country Music is where I will play independent country, and it is on Wednesdays and Fridays from 9 a.m. to 12 noon Eastern Time. Of course, I'm partnered with Nightwave Radio, so you can find the podcast on nightwaveradio.net. And, of course, I'm live on Spreaker, so you can find me live or podcast form on Spreaker.com. And that's SPREAKER. Then, of course, I do my show with you on Friday mornings as Black Star Radio from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Time. And then on Saturday afternoons, I have my independent Christian show in which I play independent Christian music. I do a Bible reading, a lesson, and we have prayer. And eventually I will have more interviews, but I kind of run out of people that want to do them. But all of these shows can be found in podcast form on nightwaveradio.net, on Spreaker.com, on SoundCloud, and on YouTube.
Cool. So no excuse.
None. Absolutely none.
That's right. So there you go. No excuse not to tune in. Right?
That's right.
That's
That's right.
Well, let's get back to the music. Who is up next?
We have Bob Fitzgerald and Charlotte Young with Taking My Heart Away.
Yes, you do. And as soon as I get it loaded and actually hit start, it does seem to help. Here we go.
All I know is it's a chance I gotta take. I'm leaving town tomorrow, and my whole world is shaking. I don't know just how much longer I can wait. All I can do is just race to you, and now I'm gonna make my way home.
Let's get ready, I'm on my way home. Let's get steady, cause I'm taking your heart away. Sick enough of talking, hang up that payphone. Quick the talk, start walking, cause we're written in the stars today. Keep on running down that open road. No one can stop us, only one way to go.
You ain't easy, but I guess I'm alright with you taking my heart away.
Boy, ain't easy, but I guess I'm alright with you taking my heart and my soul today. You're taking my heart away. I can't wait another moment for that smile. It's been too long a while. Hell, I've done gone stir crazy. Holding out for every single little sign that I'm gonna make you mine is all I've had to say, man.
I'm gonna show you, baby, just how much you miss me. No more talking, honey. Just get right here and kiss me. Your mother nature's perfect honeybee. I love how you sting me. Now take me slow and smooth, just like that finest whiskey.
Keep on running down that open road. No way to stop us, only thing that I know. 'Cause boy, it ain't easy, but I guess I'm alright with you taking my heart away.
You ain't easy, but I guess I'm alright with you taking my heart and my soul today.
You're taking my heart away. Right here and now is all I could want to know. We're running hand in hand
I'm down that open road You ain't easy, but I guess I'm alright with you taking my heart away.
Boy, ain't easy, but I guess I'm alright with you taking my heart and my soul today.
Yeah, you're taking my heart.
You're taking my heart.
You're taking my heart away.
Oh, yeah, that was Bob Fitzgerald and Charlotte Young, Take My Heart Away. And we're just going to keep on going. Who's coming up next?
We have Tony West with That Ship Has Sailed.
Oh, yeah, I love Tony West.
How can I forgive you for tearing us apart, for walking out because you thought you needed a new start? I won't let you hurt me the way you did before. For now I realize I don't need you anymore. That ship has sailed. I watched it drift away. It took my heart and broke it as it crashed out through the waves. The love I always felt for you, I'll never feel again. You asked me to forgive you, but your love failed. That ship has sailed.
I'll find my way back from being all at sea. I don't need you to guide me. I guess that from now on, it's all down to me.
That ship has sailed. I watched it drift away. It took my heart and broke it as it crashed out through the waves. The love I always felt for you, I'll never feel again. You asked me to forgive you, but your love failed. That ship has sailed. Your love failed. That ship has sailed.
Tony West, that ship has sailed. And, I've told the people that a lot of times. You know what? That ship has sailed. And
Yeah.
so isn't that cool that somebody can come up with that and make a song about that? Unless they're talking about an actual ship really sailing, but I don't think that's it. And but enough of me rambling. Who's coming up next?
We have Ashton Dupree music with Alone in a Bar.
Oh, yeah, you're going to like this song. I guarantee it.
Bags packed Friday night, mad as hell last fight. Girl, I know you're over it. Been there, done that, say that you ain't coming back. Girl, there ain't no slowing it. Tail lights lighting up, half your life in your trunk. Baby, you can take all your reasons, 'cause if you're really leaving, then just leave me alone where the jukebox plays those country songs. that's got my name. Pour some whiskey, take a shot from the bottom to the top and drink a bit of everything. And just leave me alone where the jukebox plays those country songs, where the happy hour stays happy all night long. All the pretty girls spin the small town world around and around. Just leave me alone where the 2-for-1s keep you wanting just one more. Baby, you can bet them dusty old swinging doors. I'll be over you drunk, hung over you before you get too far. If you're gonna leave me, just leave me alone in a bar. Just leave me alone where the last call's called out right around 2, where the last thing I'm thinking about is me and you. And baby, if you want to, then do what you gotta do. And just leave me alone where the jukebox plays those country songs, where the happy hour stays happy all night long. All the pretty girls spin the small town world around and around. Just leave me alone where the 2-for-1s keep you wanting just one more. Baby, you can bet them dusty old swinging doors. I'll be over you drunk, hung over you before you get too far. And if you're gonna leave me, just leave me alone in a bar. Or if you're gonna leave me, just leave me alone in a bar.
And that was Ashton Dupree, Alone in a Bar. And we have got Stuart in the chat room. Stuart, I will text you right now in the chat room. I will tell you where to send your music. And did you get that? So, Stuart, great to have you in the chat room with us this morning.
Most definitely.
Yes, I was about to say hi to Stuart.
Welcome, Stuart. Glad to see you in the chat room with us.
Yes. All righty, and who is coming up next?
I don't know. I'm not on that screen. We have Karen Noel with I'll Get Over You.
Oh, yeah.
One thing about this heart of mine, all my hurt's gonna mend in time. It don't leave no scars behind. I'll get over you. I'll find me a guy one day who's not afraid to give his heart away. And when I do, it's safe to say that I'll get over you. I'll get over you. I'll get through, and when I do, I'll be as good as new when I get over you. From now on, I think I'll lay low. I'll talk fast, but I'll move slow. You taught me all I need to know about getting over you. Sometimes
Sometimes I think I love you still. Sometimes I wonder if I always will. But I know it's just until I get over you. I'll get over you. I'll get through, and when I do, I'll be as good as new when I get over you. Sometimes I think I love you still. I wonder if I always will. Love for you is so hard to kill, but I'll get over you. I'll get over you. I'll get through, and when I do, I'll be as good as new when I get over you. I'll get over you. I'll get through, and when I do, I'll be as good as new when I get over you.
Oh, it helps to turn on the microphone, I guess they told me.
Yep.
Because otherwise, if I don't, it's just you and me airing me. And sometimes I think sometimes a lot of people would like that. But hey, that was Taryn Noel. I'll get over you, and we're just gonna keep the music going. Who's coming up next?
We have the Pearsall Brothers Band with Here I Go Again.
Here I go again, thinking of you again. Some things never change. I guess I'm still the same. This old world keeps turning round, spinning out of control like my love. It never ends now, baby, and I don't know how it feels to be in heaven. But when you give your love, my heart's in your hand. Here I go again.
and today. I'll put you way above the rest. With this kiss I'll seal. Oh, our love, baby. Now I don't know how it feels to be in heaven, but when you give your love, my heart's in your hand, and here I go again. Here I go again.
That was Pearsall Brothers. There I go again. And I could sound like we're on NPR if you want, where there's just no personality, and I could be like NPR. And that
Yep.
was the Pearsall Brothers. Here I go again, and you're listening to NPR. I could do that. How would that be?
NPR is all talk, isn't it?
No, they play music too. Not good music, but they play music. But it's
I
all
must have tuned in at the wrong time then, because I've never heard
it's
nothing but talk on that.
no,
that show.
they play music on NPR too, and it's boring, but and so who's coming up next?
Addie Payne, someday soon.
Or if this was NPR, it'd be, and coming up next is Abby Payne, someday soon. I couldn't do that.
There's a young man that I know whose age is 21. He comes from down in southern Colorado. Just out of the service, he's looking for
someday soon. Someday soon, going with him. Someday
Abby Payne, Someday Soon. Oh yeah, I really like that song, and she does that song justice, doesn't she?
Yes, she does. She did a very good job on that song.
I think so. I do think so. So what's going? I can't even talk this morning. I
Rigid
need
lips?
I need more coffee. I need more coffee, really. So.
Well, I can't help you with that.
You could if you liked me. If you were my friend, you would get me some. You'd come over here and go from my office to the kitchen and get me a cup of coffee, because the thought of actually walking from my chair to the door is daunting thought. I got to tell you right now, I need coffee. But hey, you're tuned into Black Star Radio Show. That's me, Black Star. I was about to say that's me, Trish, and you, Black Star, but that wouldn't work. It's me, Black Star, and Trish from Starfire Radio, and we
You're
are
right, you
keeping.
need more coffee.
Yeah, I do.
But do you realize how early I would have to get up to make it to your house in time for our show to get you coffee?
Aren't I worth it?
I don't know.
See, I put you on
I don't
the
know if
spot.
anything's worth that.
Oh, okay. Who's coming? Who do we got coming up next?
We've got Matt Young with This Creek.
Lord knows that the city life ain't ever been for me. I guess climbing that company ladder ain't never been my thing. I like living in the backwoods of a little country town. Folks work hard around here all day, but Lord have mercy when the sun goes down. On this tree, sit right here and drink a little beer and kick it all night long. On this tree, light a bonfire, do it all night, drinking whiskey down. On this tree, all my friends all weekend, this is how we do it. On this tree, like you are and then get like you wanna be. On this tree, come like you are and then get like you wanna be. We're the kind look you in the eye when we shake your hand. Nobody goes to bed around here before we say amen. Come Monday morning, we're up and we're gone with the rising sun. Do our thing all week long, but you already know when Friday comes. On this tree, sit right here, drink a little beer, kick it all night long. On this tree, light a bonfire, do it all night, drinking whiskey down. On this tree, all my friends all weekend, this is how we do it. On this tree, like you are, then get like you wanna be. On this tree, come like you are, and then get like you wanna be. Girls playing in a muddy creek bank, coming out of their shirts. My grandmama always said, little dirt ain't gonna hurt. Probably make another beer run about 2:30 or 3. Might pop the top round the block as long as them cops ain't following me. On this tree, sit right here, drink a little beer, kick it all night long. On this tree, bonfire, do it all night, drinking whiskey down.
Matt Young, This Creek, and you're tuned in Black Star Radio Show, and we're just going to keep the music going. Coming up next, who is on deck?
We have Carolina Pine with You're Gonna Miss Me.
You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna want me later on. You'll find in no time that our love was true. But by then I'll be over you. By then I'll be over you.
My life was all torn apart, picking up the pieces of my heart. I begged her no, she let me go, it couldn't be more wrong. The morning she rode so long.
You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna want me later on. You'll find in no time that our love was true. But by then I'll be over you. By then I'll be over you. You said that I was everything in your picture perfect dream. But you let me on, 'cause now you're gone and I'm left all alone. Looking at the picture on my phone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna want me later on. You'll find in no time that our love was true. But by then I'll be over you. By then I'll be over you. You're gonna miss me.
You're gonna miss me,
You're gonna miss me.
you're gonna miss me.
You're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
Oh, yeah, you're going to miss me when I'm gone. Carolina Pine, and we're just keeping the music going. Who's up next?
We have Tom Blizzard with Ain't No Honky Tonkin'.
There ain't no honky tonkin' going on today. And if old Hank was still around, I don't know what he'd sing. From Austin up to Nashville and New York to LA, no honky tonkin's going on today. The doors are locked, the bars are closed, the neon's all shut down. And everybody's stuck inside with not a soul around. Dancing on the rug at home, well, it just ain't the same. But there ain't no honky tonkin' today. Well, I'm ready to dress up and go run around the town. Dance some on a sawdust floor, hear my favorite sounds. A drink or two or three or five would make me feel alive. But there ain't no honky tonkin' today.
ain't no honky-tonkin' going on today. Tired of talking to the walls, they ain't got much to say. I hope that one day soon they'll let me walk out of my door. Then we'll go honky-tonkin' once more. Well, I'm ready to dress up and go run around the town. Dance some on a sawdust floor, hear my favorite sounds. A drink or two or three or five would make me feel alive. But there ain't no honky-tonkin' today. No, there ain't no honky-tonkin' today. Uh-huh.
Tom Blizzard ain't no honky tonkin', and we're just going to keep on and going because we've still got 25 minutes of the greatest indie country music out there, and then you come on right after that with your show, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. And who's coming up next?
Adele and Andy Group, Say It Out Loud.
The days and the hours you spend talking to me stopped you from being where you'd rather be. When I was growing up, I tried so hard to please. But your disappointment, oh, it brought me to my knees. Daddy, oh Daddy, all I wanted was to make you proud. Daddy, oh Daddy, will you please just say it aloud? 'Cause I can't waste another minute. After all I'm putting in this, so will you say it out loud? Say it out loud, just say it out loud. Just say that you're proud. Mama always told me praise was not your way. Keep your feelings locked in each and every way. Couldn't do right from doing wrong. Reach for your hand, but you would choose to walk alone. Daddy, oh Daddy, all I wanted was to make you proud. Daddy, oh Daddy, will you please just say it aloud? 'Cause I can't waste another minute. After all I'm putting in this, so will you say it out loud? Say it out loud, just say it out loud. Just say that you're proud. It's only now I realize that you loved me all along. How could I have been so stupid and so wrong? Daddy, oh Daddy, all I wanted was to make you proud. Daddy, oh Daddy, will you please just say it aloud? 'Cause I can't waste another minute. After all I'm putting in this, so will you say it out loud? Say it out loud, just say it out loud.
that's a nice song. I really like her voice. Adele and Andy, Say It Out Loud. And let's just keep the music going. Who's next?
We have Cole Sitzler with My Home.
Two red lights and a water tower. If you blink, you just might miss her. The old depot burned down, but the railroad tracks still run through the heart of town. Where I was born, where I was raised, where I'll spend the rest of my days. My roots are buried deep here in this town. And one of these days, it's where they'll lay me down. It's where I drank my first beer and broke my first heart, but not before I took it too far in the backseat of my car. It's where I learned how to love, I learned how to fight. And in the back row of that church, I learned wrong from right. The only peace I've ever known, my home. Every back road in this town, there's a memory I burned them up and down. My best friend lives across the tracks. My favorite dog is buried out back. My roots are buried deep here in this town. And I ain't leaving till they lay me down. It's where I drank my first beer, broke my first heart, but not before I took it too far in the backseat of my car. It's where I learned how to love, learned how to fight. And in the back row of that church, I learned wrong from right. The only peace I've ever known, my home. No matter where in this world that I may roam, this will always be my home. It's where I wrote this song. I learned to play guitar, trying to be a big star at the local honky tonk bar. It's where I learned how to love, learned how to fight. And in the back row of that church, I learned wrong from right. The only peace I've ever known, my home. Two red lights and a water tower. If you blink, you just might miss her.
Cole Sitzler, My Home, Black Star Radio Show. And who's up next?
We have, my page disappeared, sorry.
Amanda Cornett, Throw a Little Gas.
passion, fueled by the past, growing stronger in the night. There's no denying this heat's arising, just waiting to ignite. No illusions beyond the dawn. Come on, baby, just bring it on. Let's throw a little gas on this old flame. Burn up the night till the light of day. The harder the fire, the quicker it burns. Baby, we can't be contained. Oh, let's throw a little gas, throw a little gas, throw a little gas on this old flame, on this old flame. We'll burn it up till we burn it out of control, and turn back now. Let's throw a little gas on this old flame. Burn up the night till the light of day. The hotter the fire, the quicker it burns. Baby, we can't be contained. Oh, let's throw a little gas, throw a little gas, throw a little gas on this old flame, on this old flame. On this old flame.
Amanda Cornett, throw a little gas, and we're just going to keep on going. We got time for a few more songs before we're done. The next one coming up, you know him very well.
Yes, I do. The man of my heart, Scott Sharp. For the Devil, the Horseman Ride.
Yeah, I love this song.
When the first seal was broken, a horseman began to ride. Rode upon a gray white steed with a bow by his side. Claimed he's a king of kings and all should follow him, for he will lead the world and rid us of our sins. Second seal broken, another begins to ride. A horse of fiery red wore his battle cry. A mighty sword of steel for those who take a stand. Only pain and death for his fellow man. They're saddled up and riding hard. Now the devil's playing his cards. Can't you hear the thunder? He's here to collect his plunder. For the devil, the horseman rides. For the devil, the horseman rides. The third seal now broken, two scales in his hands. He rides a horse of black, travels throughout the land. Famine, plague, and pestilence follows him this time. He destroys the wheat and barley, spares the old and wine. Death rides a pale horse, not the fourth seal broken. Hunger, pain, and disease, not a single word spoken. Man killing man, self-destruction throughout the land. But
but it's too late to realize the devil's playing his hand. They're saddled up and riding high. Now the devil's playing his cards. Can't you hear the thunder? He's here to collect his plunder. For the devil a horseman ride. For the devil a horseman ride. For the devil a horseman ride. For the devil a horseman ride.
Scott Sharp for the devil, the horseman rides. And hey, we got time. What do you think? We got time for 2 more songs, don't you? Don't we?
Yeah.
Don't you?
Nope.
Don't we?
Yeah.
All right. Who's up next?
We've got Amy Sorian. Say that last name for me again. Sorinio.
Sorinio, yes.
The time is now.
Today I'm gonna stand up and be strong. Even when life doesn't go my way. Reaching higher than I've ever been. Finally found who I am. The time is now. Ready to face this mountain. The time is now. One thing I know for certain. The time is now. The time is now. Time is now. The time is now. No more holding on to things of their best. Waiting for the freedom in this moment. Climbing high, the view is plain to see. Running straight to where I wanna be. The time is now. Ready to face this mountain. The time is now. One thing I know for certain. The time is now. The time is now. Time is now. The time is now. This time I'm not gonna hesitate. Nothing's gonna slow me down. No. 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 The time is now. Ready to face this mountain. The time is now. One thing I know for certain. The time is now. Ready to face this mountain. The time is now. One thing I know for certain. The time is now. The time is now. Time is now. The time is now. The time is now.
Amy Sorinio, the time is now. And hey, you know what the time is for us?
What time is it?
The time for us is it's time for us to go because it's fastest 2 hours in radio. And as soon as we're done, hey, people can catch you.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm going on air right after this one's over with.
yes, you are. And what's the name of the show, and where can people find you?
Starfire's Country Music. I'm with Nightwave Radio, but you can find me live on Spreaker right after this show.
Well, fantastic. Trish, another great show, and it was great. It was great being with you today. It really was. And, you know, I look forward to Fridays because we get to play the greatest indie country music, and you and I get to talk and commiserate.
Yes.
And we're going to close this out with, what song are we going to close this out with?
Bob Corley, my redneck farming song.
And you know what? People can go right to you as soon as this show's over. And tomorrow night, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, Sock Hop Coast to Coast, where we are spinning the greatest music from 1956 to 1963. WAAKradio.com to listen live, and we'll be talking to you soon. So until either right now or tonight, be good, be safe, God bless, have a great day. Bye.
Bye.
Driving down the road, I turn the radio on. I'm looking for some country twang. Cause every new country song that I hear, they all say the same old thing. They all talk about tractors, parties at the barn, pickup trucks and beautiful girls. In a crazy way, I can relate, cause they're talking about my world. Cause I jump on my tractor and I fire it up, and I work hard every day. Can't help but put a big smile on my face when I fill up my barn full of hay. I feed my cattle out of my pickup truck, and I thank the Lord for what I've got. If you want to see a pretty girl around here, well, I think my wife's pretty hot. Thought of my tractor being sexy. It's a greased up working machine. I ain't never had a party at my barn, and I love to watch my pastures turning green. I've never even owned a brand new pickup truck. I drive an old beat up Ford. I ain't never had a bunch of half-naked girls dancing around my farm. Cause I jump on my tractor and I fire it up, and I work hard every day. Can't help but put a big smile on my face when I fill up my barn full of hay. I feed my cattle out of my pickup truck, and I thank the Lord for what I've got. If you want to see
Roofers, are you tired of using a bunch of selling tools that don't talk to each other? Streamline your selling process with GAF Project. Manage leads, measurements, presentations, estimates, even payments right on your iPad. Visit gaf.com/project. Roofers, are you tired of using a bunch of selling tools that don't talk to each other? Streamline your selling process with GAF Project. Manage leads, measurements, presentations, estimates, even payments right on your iPad. Visit gaf.com/project.